So today we are going to be looking at how much do a data scientist earn. In this video, we are going to be looking at how much a data scientist earn in the USA, how much a data scientist earn in Canada, how much a data scientist earn in Australia, how much a data scientist earn in the United Kingdom, and how much a data scientist earn in Germany. So if this is the first time you're seeing my video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. I constantly share videos on data science, financial analysis, and data analytics. I'm also very active on LinkedIn. You can always follow me on LinkedIn. I constantly share materials on machine learning, data science, financial analysis, accounting, and data analysis. A lot of my followers have been asking me, I want to become a data scientist, but I don't know if data science is actually a very successful field. I don't know if I can actually earn a lot being a data scientist. I often tell them that I will want them to concentrate on learning and being good at what they do rather than looking at how much they will be able to earn as a data scientist or a data analyst. So this salary information is actually information I gathered from friends working in these countries and also people that are actually working in these countries. So if you're interested in being a data scientist and you want to know how much can I make being a data scientist in the USA, how much can I make being a data scientist in Germany, Canada, UK, or Australia, then this video is for you. So one thing you need to understand that the salary you attract as a data scientist depends on a lot of factors. It depends on your skill, it depends on your experiences, it depends on the city where you are located, so it depends on your educational level or your educational background. So now let's talk about how much do a data scientist earn in Germany. So from the information I have gathered and from the calculations that I did, I came to realize that a data scientist working in Germany, an entry-level data scientist working in Germany, can attract a salary of up to 45,000 euro to 50,000 euro annually. While the average salary for a data scientist in Germany is within 65,000 euro to 80,000 euro. But experienced data scientists and data scientists that lives in major cities like Berlin and Munich can actually attract higher salaries up to 100,000 euro to 130,000 euro annually. Now, how much do a data scientist in the UK earn? Now, data scientists in the UK can actually earn up to £45,000 for entry-level position. Average salary for a data scientist in the UK can be up to 60 to 70,000 pounds, but data scientists living in cities like London can actually attract higher salaries and can earn up to 90,000 to 100,000 pounds annually. Now, how much do data scientists living in Australia earn? Now, particularly, this information was gathered from a friend of mine that lives and works in Australia as a data scientist. So I have actually gathered a lot of information on the salaries of data scientists living in Australia, and from my calculations, I can say entry-level data scientists in Australia can earn up to 70,000 Australian dollars annually, while average roles for data scientists in Australia can be up to $90,000 Australian dollars to 110,000 Australian dollars annually. But data scientists with higher experience and skills and that lives in major cities in Australia like Sydney or Melbourne can actually earn as high as 130,000 Australian dollars to 150,000 Australian dollars annually. Awesome, right? Now, how much do data scientists living in Canada earn? Like I mentioned, your ability to attract higher salary depends on a lot of factors like your city, the city you live in Canada. It also depends on your level of education and your experiences and your skills. Now, from the data I gathered and from my calculations, I have come to the conclusion that data scientists living in Canada entry-level position can earn as high as 60,000 Canadian dollars annually. The average salary of a data scientist living in Canada can range from 80,000 Canadian dollars to 100,000 Canadian dollars annually. Why? For professionals, experienced professionals living in cities like Vancouver and Toronto, they can earn as high as 130,000 Canadian dollars to 160,000 Canadian dollars annually. Particularly, I have a friend residing in Canada, Toronto, that earns as high as 190,000 Canadian dollars annually working as a data scientist in the financial sector. Now, how much do data scientists in the United States earn? Right? So this data, I have actually gathered it from a lot of friends working in the United States, a lot of my pals that relocated to the United States to start working as a data scientist. Now, the entry-level salary of a data scientist in the United States starts at about $85,000 to $90,000 annually, while the average salary of a data scientist in the United States can range from about 100,000 US dollars to 140,000 US dollar. But for professionals with a good experience and skills, and those that live in major cities in the United States like San Francisco and New York, they can attract salaries as high as 160,000 US dollars to 230,000 US dollar annually as a data scientist. Come to the end of the video. So in this video, we have been able to see how much data scientists earn in the 5 major countries in the world. So if you're interested in the field of data science, this is the right time to break into this field. However, I always tell my students and everyone that is interested in this field that they should not concentrate on the money, rather they should concentrate on the value they're going to offer as a data scientist. Because I always tell people that once you're actually able to bring value, definitely you'll be able to actually attract higher salaries. So if you're actually uncertain about how to break into this field, whether you have a degree or not, or you have a foundation in mathematics and statistics or not, I've actually made videos of how you can actually break into the field of data science. If this is the first time you're watching my video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. I'm also very active on LinkedIn. You can follow my LinkedIn page. I always share resources on data science, machine learning, financial analysis, and accounting. If these are features you're interested in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and follow me on my LinkedIn page. Thank you so much for watching my video, and see you in my next video.